You're in a hospital. You construct this reality, and we're all figments of your imagination.
So why am I hooked up to the hospital?
Oh, you were in a severe accident. You fell.
Where from?
I don't know. You fell off the steps.
So why am I the only one in the coma?
Well, we're all a construct of your reality in your mind. It's like a dream. None of this is real. I'm like your zany, super smart, part of your mind. John Kitover's like the crazy schizophrenic part. Serendipity's like your crazy, mean, bitchy side. Pepe's like your racist, psychopath side. Baby's your drunkard side.
I can teach you about it.
Joby's your kind of ditzy, slow side.
I can tell you about it if you want, and then you'll soon shut up.
I resemble being the crazy bitchy side.
Yeah,
I'm crazy, but let me tell you something now, right? I'll tell you something now, even though I don't know you.
Yeah.
I was in an abusive relationship since 13, controlling. I was heavily pregnant, had my baby, had postnatal depression at the same time. My dad was waiting in the hospital getting a heart transplant, and his heart was failing a month afterwards. I had to make the decision to turn the machine off. Then my partner, when he waited for my baby's name to be on the phone, then he was hard because, I'm not going to call the police or nothing. He knows I won't call the police. But messing with my mind.
Why?
The way he has. He runs to his mum's with them. I know he's a brilliant dad. He keeps them safe. But what annoys me is that he didn't support me when I was ill, and he thought he had the right
to answer the question of serendipity, she doesn't believe that she's fit to take care of him, so she knows it's better to allow him to.
I wouldn't agree with you there until I had a breakdown. So I believe what you say there when I have my breakdown is correct, but before that, not at all. I'm a brilliant mum.
I meant fit emotionally, mentally.
What it is because I didn't want my ex. He knows I love my kids. So it's, well, if you don't want me, I'm not giving you your kids. If you get me.
Engage serendipity, I'm going to sleep.
What do you mean?
I told serendipity to continue the conversation and take over because I'm going to sleep. Emporia's going to rizz you up and try to get you pregnant again.
Shakira, I'm so fucking happy, Shakira.
You so
Come
happy?
to daddy.
Huh?
Nothing.
Emporia said that he wants to be your next baby daddy.
Oh.
If you don't, because she's
I've been single 13 years.
She would say, fuck off, lad. Fuck off, Booyah. Fuck off.
No.
Shakira, I talked to my mom. I'm so freaking happy.
Why?
Because we don't have any internet connection. We're not.
No, but what's creating the image? Neuron, neurons, the actual physical neurons. Yes, the cells, yes, the cells. Physical fucking cells did that. They made the image of. They correlated with the image of the thing. Apparently, it was a checkerboard. I was wrong about the apple. It was a checkerboard. What does that even prove? That's not proving. It proves that the brain, that the mind is physical. You don't know that if you can draw a physical image with the physical brain that saw the fucking image, that thoughts aren't physical. That doesn't even make sense. I'm trying to wrap my mind.
Point of PTR, that's me and DMX while I was touring as a musician. Unlike you, who claims he's a successful musician, I am actually a very successful musician. Buddy, you can't even come close to me and DMX, Roybus. My AI music is 10 times better than your music. 10 times better.
Well, we have the power of AI on your side.
No, that's not AI. That's me meeting DMX at McDonald's. Hello?
Nice. I love DMX. It's great.
DMX, who let the dogs out? Anyways, it's not important that I'm more successful than you are in music, or I know celebrities like DMX. What's important is that God exists, and God is real, and God is a miracle. Just like DMX. But unlike your music, nobody ever appreciated it. But everybody appreciates God, unlike your music. Hello? Hello?
I think this paper talks about the other studies, but this is in 1993. Topographic mapping in primate visual cortex, history, anatomy, and computation. It does mention the radioactive dye used, deoxyglucose or whatever. Isn't this exciting?
So Royvis, is what saying this correctly, man?
Hello?
I'm sure. I think my ability to understand what he's saying is not great.
I'm looking at this right now. No, I think he's full of it, dude. That's not possible, man. Researchers recorded activity in visual areas, blah, blah, blah. This can look like we can see the image inside the brain. But again, it's not a photograph in the brain. It's a decoding of neural signals.
Yeah.
This is actually showing, isn't this more on the side of,
I mean, it's weird. Whatever the conclusion is a crazy experiment.
There's no experiment where a full image is literally stamped or stored like a photo. The brain presents a clear internal picture you could look at. Instead, the brain uses distributed coding. Many neurons together represent parts of the image.
I gotta read this whole paper and then tomorrow we'll debate. Well, we have to ask Douglas when he comes back about.
Zen music. I was recently endorsed by Ty Webb at Bushwood Country Club. He endorsed me for mayor of Chicago. He's a Zen golfer. His name's Ty Webb. Maybe I'll run into him sometime this summer at the country club at Bushwood.
So when you go to Chicago,
Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com. This is mayoral candidate John Kitover telling you all to go to ChicagoMayorElection.com. Rabono Shalom. What is the G, then the zero, then the D? Some people haven't figured out how to use their words so nicely to teach people what they mean without being mean, unlike Roivas, who splurgs out and crashes out on here all the time. He can't say, I'm getting off this app, I'm exiting the room and leaving. He splurgs and gets angry. How's your anger, temper tantrum problems these days, Dr. Roivas? Hello? Hello? Hello?
there he is.
Hello?
Equations. Gold, what do you think is going on in the universe other than trolling?
In a galaxy far, far away.
The esoteric shit.
In a very far away galaxy. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
I'm sorry, you were drop some wisdom of the universe on us.
Rabono Shalom. Okay, pick a number 1 through 10. Hello?
9. Donald's back. Everyone behave.
Okay. Be cool now, Daddy-O. Donnie's back. Dr. Don.
Yes.
Dr. Bacardi himself.
Well, I think you're oversimplifying what happened in that. I'm still hashing it out, but I think you're
Hello?
tripping.
A Chinese poet put it this way.
You might need to read it a second time.
Plucking chrysanthemums along the eastern fence, gazing in silence at the southern hills.
I don't want to hear poetry, no.
The birds fly home in pairs
I don't want to hear poetry, no.
through the soft
I thought
mountain
that was messed up
air
one.
of dusk. In all these things, there is a deep meaning.
And I
But
don't
when
wanna hear
we're about to
poetry.
express
I
it,
really- no.
we suddenly forget the words.
John Kitover only tells us what we don't want to hear. I've learned that.
The way that can be expressed is not the eternal way. The way that can be expressed, it's not the eternal way.
It's like exactly the right voice. Amazing.
Reverse engineered exactly what you don't want to hear. How did I know how to do that?
Join my TikTok. I have a TikTok.
Hello. Hello.
Live on TikTok.
Oh.
My TikTok.
I can't wait to join your TikTok.
Join my TikTok.
I can't wait to join it. I can't wait.
You guys can be like a dynamic duo. Surgically removing or damaging part of monkey's brains and observing subsequent behavior changes. So there's like poking around in there. So,
that's not what happened. You're lying.
No, it's a different one. It's a different one than the one you.
Hello?
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't care about that one. I'm talking about the one that I had.
You only care about your one. Okay. Well, if you can find, if you have any idea.
Donald, doesn't that experiment more so that like the brain is like a hologram? Instead of like
Apple Brain. This is Harlow's lab. Apple Brain is this is telling me that my search makes no sense. Never mind. Sorry. my AI is like, why are you looking for Apple Brain? Like, on the Clubhouse. Yeah, it's a problem with that. Like, quoting this. Like, I don't know what Apple Brain is. Fucking retarded.
I asked ChatGPT and it says it's not like the photo was imprinted. It's like there's some weird correlations with the neurons in the or something.
Okay, so they used
It's
a
not like the image
radioactive
itself.
dye. They used a radioactive dye, and the radioactive dye came out in a pattern that was predicted by what the neurons would display if they were seeing this image.
Okay, so it's not like as crazy as you're making it sound. You're making it sound like
exactly what I was saying.
No, I know. It's
exactly the same.
Cut the monkey's brain head open and you saw the apple. That's what it's on.
Yeah, well, it was apparently a checkboard. But yes, that's exactly what happened.
No, but you're saying it's not.
No, I'm saying that's exactly what happened.
It might
They cut the brain open and saw the checkerboard pattern.
No, man.
Yes, they did.
Well, in a sense, like indirectly.
Not in a sense. They saw the checkerboard pattern.
A series of small acts.
Yes, if the monkey brain did not listen, if the monkey brain did not see this pattern, it would not have exhibited this feature. They took a picture of.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck you for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver it to you. Not open up.
Arranged themselves in a checkerboard.
No, it's like
X gon' give it to you. Fuck you for you to get it.
A distribution of electricity that would not have been any other way unless they were seeing the checkerboard pattern.
Yeah, but isn't that obvious? Like, how does that mean anything? Like,
can you cut out? What?
Isn't that like obvious? Like, when you look at an image, you're gonna produce like a unique like pattern.
Yeah, it's gonna be unique based on the image that you see.
Yeah. So any image is gonna produce like a unique pattern or something, right?
Yes, it's going to produce physically a unique pattern.
Yeah, but you're saying that physical pattern somehow was the checkerboard pattern?
Yes. That's what this experiment demonstrated.
No, man. I just asked ChatGPT.
Yes, that was the conclusion. Just read the conclusion of the paper.
There's a correspondence between the image and the neural activity, but it's not like a one-to-one thing, dude.
What the fuck does that mean? How can a correspondence be one-to-one? That doesn't even make sense. That's
just like there's just some like
that says,
correspondence between the like.
So what do you think there is besides correspondence?
there's like some correlation, but it's not like
So correlation.
It's not like the checkerboard.
Listen. I want you to know that correlation is stronger than correlation. Just so you know.
What is
correlation? Is like within a margin of error, nearly 1-to-1 certainty. Wow.
Has the right to live by his own law.
What are the 2 words that you use?
Live in the way that he.
Okay. So corresponding is define corresponding. What is correlation?
Same thing.
Then they can't be different words. That's not
no,
true.
I use them as synonyms.
I don't. And neither does science. Can you Google the word correlation, please?
Why are we getting stuck on this word right now, dude?
Because this seems to be the problem.
The checkerboard wasn't imprinted into the neurons, man.
False. That's a lie.
Wait, I lost my freaking ChatGPT response. I don't know what the hell's going on. What's that?
I couldn't care less about ChatGPT, just so you know.
I think the response freaking got overridden by the other one.
Man has the right.
Direct, like one-to-one, like the actual. Was not like imprinted on the neurons. It was
I mean,
just
that's false. There was a distribution predicted by what a brain would see with this checkerboard, right?
I don't know how that's like a meaningful thing.
You don't know how predictions are fucking useful in science? Can you please explain to me how you do science
No,
without
like some
prediction?
neuronal lined up with like.
No, this was a prediction. Do you understand?
God bless the girl.
Please tell me what a prediction is.
God bless the girl. They don't be a friend now. They don't think twice. They let you go for a 10 half down. Tell the same stories about the same
Important for science to make predictions.
Okay, in this context,
Fucking
in the
weird.
context of a scientific experiment, I would define the prediction as extrapolating it into the future or something like that.
That's false. So a prediction and an
That's false.
extrapolation are very different things. I want you to understand this. A prediction will never ever be an extrapolation, and an extrapolation will never ever be a prediction. Just so you know, they're different fucking things.
They're kind of related, man.
No, they're not at
So,
all
okay,
related.
then
They
how
are
did they make the
completely different things.
How did they make their prediction?
An extrapolation is a mathematical thing, while a prediction is something that can be tested in objective reality.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like extrapolating like a line on a graph, man. I'm using
Yes,
like,
that's why they're different things. That's exactly why they're different things. They're different fucking things.
No, you can use an extrapolation.
No, you
Like,
cannot
different in
do
a
that.
non-mathematical sense. Yeah, it's a
No,
word,
you
man, in
cannot
English
do that.
language. It's basically using past like data to
No,
like, predict what's coming
you
next.
have to stop doing that. You must stop doing that. If you keep doing this, I'm just going to start.
If you have 10 songs?
Here, one that we're all proud of is Florida State, and really one of the best football players in the United States.
Over and over and over that you're wrong. If you keep saying the same wrong thing, you're just lying.
Here,
Don't
one.
shit what you're saying after you start
Okay,
lying.
Donald, how did they make their prediction?
They use a hypothesis.
Okay. And what data did they use?
You don't have to use data.
So they just pull this like unique neuronal pattern out of their asses. And they're like, yeah,
That's
this
how
has to,
predictions work. You
this is
just
gonna
make the
correspond
shit
with
up.
the checkerboard.
Yes, you just make the shit up. So if you know that these neurons will only fire if these particular neurons in your eyes are receiving inputs, then you can make a very accurate prediction on which neurons in your brain are going to fire based on which neurons in your eyes are receiving input.
Yeah, based on previous like experiments or whatever.
Yeah, based on
So why is
shit
that a
we
profound
know.
statement? Like, why is this even like a?
Yes, it was based on shit we know.
So then, like, who gives a shit? Like, why is that significant?
Well, because it demonstrates that thoughts are physical.
Well, it doesn't, man, and it's not significant in the way.
100% it does. How does it demonstrate that thoughts are something other than physical?
Dude, the image wasn't like imprinted like a photo on a freaking brain.
That's not what I said. I never said it was a photo of the brain.
Hello, point of order, moderator. Donald, I've heard you make the same statement.
That you're lying. Don't lie about what I said. I never implied a photo ever. I never even said the word photo.
Hello?
No.
Hello?
I never implied photo.
Hello?
How is a photo a stamp?
You said the apple.
Because I said stamp.
Hello?
Donald, I think you're confused about this experiment, bro.
Okay, demonstrate my confusion.
I'm working on it.
Let's go give it to you. I don't know that I'm confused. What the fucking thing says.
Hello?
Like you're exaggerating a little bit.
Hello?
Why the fuck would you make an assumption like that?
I'll tell you soon, man. I lost the freaking response.
You need to work on that assumption.
Hello?
Hello, Republican. How are you? What are you going by today?
DMX. So you don't like poetry, and from what I can tell about this conversation, I've really learned nothing from the exchange here over the past 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I'm busy over here working on my mayoral campaign to liberate Chicago on 2/23/27 next year, less than a year away, Rabboni Shalom. And I go by the name Gold Coins because this app, supposedly the founders of this app created a parallel society, and the Gold Coins is an economy. But I gotta say, I haven't seen anybody really cash in, cash out, do anything with the coins. To me, it seems like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Nobody cares. It's the same people that use this app every day. There's no new creatures, no new content. It's mostly
Hang on 1 second, Republican. Listen.
Mhm.
Or Golds. Sorry. I've been trying to download the same update for my club deck on my computer for the last 2 years. It won't download, and every time that I start it up, it says that it's gonna download in the background, and I've gone for 12, 15, 18, 25, 46 fucking shit. I think my record is 5 days.
Okay, Donald, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, listen to this. Do neuronal patterns match the image? Sort of, but not in a literal picture-like way. In those
No one said fucking picture, you dickless wonder.
Yeah, obviously
Stop
not.
lying.
We know that now.
Stop lying. Stop lying.
No one's lying.
Stop lying. I'm just not gonna listen to you anymore if you keep lying.
Hello?
No one said fucking picture, dumbass. I said radioactive trackers in the fucking neurons, dumbass.
Hello?
Okay, so why is that significant in any way?
Well, it's extremely significant because
It's not significant at all.
you lied is what makes it significant.
Hello?
It's literally not significant. You made it sound like it was
You
this
lied
earth-shattering,
is what makes it
mind-blowing
significant.
thing.
Is that you lied?
I knew it was bullshit from the outset.
If it were not significant, significant, you would not have lied, but you lied.
Okay, Donald, what tell me again, what is the experiment and why is it significant?
Alright, the experiment is that if we show this monkey a picture for hours before we kill them and then dissect their brain in a particular way, after giving them a tracker, a radioactive tracker, then we're going to see an image. And this image is going to match what we would see with this checkerboard pattern with the neural distribution. And it matched. It matched the neural distribution. It matched the neural distribution.
Like it went from this profound thing to like who cares?
I mean, that might be your dumbass opinion.
So all you're saying is when the brain sees an image, it creates a certain like pattern of like whatever, like a signature.
I wouldn't say creates, but that demonstrates that thoughts are physical.
No, it fucking does not, Donald. What are you talking about?
Alright, what does it demonstrate then?
And what the hell is the significance of that experiment? Aren't there like
What does it
5,000
demonstrate
like
then?
experiments going on right now as we speak on like
Excuse me.
neurons doing
Excuse
things?
me.
While people look
What
at images?
does it demonstrate then? What does
It
that
just
experiment
demonstrates that like there's a correlation between like images being received by the brain and neuronal activity.
Define correlation.
A relationship.
Can you demonstrate a relationship to something outside of the neurons?
To something that for that you need a conscious person having the thought.
I mean,
First
that's
person
me,
experience.
right? We're talking about me. So can you demonstrate a correlation with something other than the neurons?
Yeah, the person having the thought would be able to
Well,
demonstrate.
that's the neurons. So can you demonstrate something other than the neurons to have a correlation?
The thought. So you have a thought, right?
Right,
Let's say you're hooked
that's
up.
the neurons.
You're
Something
hooked up.
other than the neurons.
Okay, listen, Donald is hooked up to a freaking brain imaging thing, right?
Yeah.
Donald has a thought.
Yeah. That's neurons.
He notices the brain imaging device light up. There's your correlation.
Well,
How
no,
else do you want?
that's not what this was. But okay, we can talk about that if you want to pivot. You're just going to say that you were wrong about the other thing. So, whether or not my brain lights up, what causes that?
The thought.
No, it's blood flow. So can you please demonstrate that blood flow and electrons that there is something other than blood flow and electrons in the brain, please?
In the brain? No, we agree that the brain is the brain. But where we disagree is you saying that the image. What the hell are you saying about the image?
Well, that if you dissect that particular brain in a particular way, that it makes that you can actually produce the image, and it's true.
Okay, so you look at an image, brain lights up. Why is that proof that thoughts are physical?
Because neurons are physical. Electrons are physical. Demonstrate a single thing that's happening that's not physical.
Well, in the case of thoughts, it's different because it's a mental image, right? And this
No, demonstrate a single thing that's happening that's not physical.
The thought, the experience.
Demonstrate it's not physical. You just keep repeating yourself. Stop repeating yourself.
The thought itself.
Demonstrate that is not physical.
You demonstrate that it's physical.
Yeah, it is correlated with neurons. So demonstrate that it's not
there's
physical.
There's a correlation. We all agree.
Yes, so demonstrate that it's not physical.
How do you go from correlation to saying that thing is that other thing?
Well, because that's all there is. Can you demonstrate something not physical?
No, bro. Materialists
so
will say we don't know yet, or some shit like that.
Well, no, that'd be a false statement.
Putting an equal sign.
That'd be a false statement. That'd be a false statement. So what you have to do is demonstrate. How about this? Let's go with an easier question. No, an easier thing.
Self-evident, Donald.
Stop.
Thoughts
1
are
second.
not
Stop talking. Stop talking. Can you demonstrate anything not physical to exist at all?
Yes, thoughts. Everyone has them all the time.
Demonstrate they're not physical.
The thought itself, the experience of a thought.
Demonstrate it's not physical.
Demonstrate that it is somehow neurons.
Well, because...
And it's not just a correlation between the neurons and the experience.
I don't know what that means. That they're correlated means they're the same thing. So I don't know what you mean by not just... Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop. So I don't know what you mean by not just correlated, because correlation means they're the same thing.
No, man, that's not how correlation works.
Okay, define correlation for the 5th time. I've asked you to define correlation.
Heard of the fallacy correlation?
Stop. Stop. Define correlation.
We're not through this, man. Some kind of relationship.
I want you to define correlation.
We shouldn't even have to, man. These are like just common words in English language.
I want you deny this thing because of the definition of this word. So please define the word you're using. I don't know what you're talking about until you define the word you're using.
Correlation is just something that lines up.
So no definition has ever started with just. So can you define correlation rigorously?
You know what? I'll give you a dictionary definition right now.
Let's do that. Fuck, I've been waiting for that shit. Holy shit, so you don't know. Holy crap. Okay, what is
Listen,
the dictionary?
Correlation refers to a mutual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables indicating how they change together.
So it's statistical. Alright, so I can accept statistical.
Can be.
But you didn't
Just a
mean...
connection
No,
between two
wait.
things.
No, wait. Stop. You can't say something is and can be and make them mean different things at the same time. Define correlation.
Can we just do that?
But you contradicted your definition. So I want you to reiterify your definition of correlation.
How did I contradict? What are you talking about? Correlation refers to a mutual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables indicating how they change together.
Okay, what part of statistics involved anything you've said before now?
It said or, Donald.
Or what?
Oh, man. A mutual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables.
Okay, so...
saying the two or more variables thing.
Just saying connection is meaningless. So are we going to talk about the thing that has meaning or the thing that does not have meaning? Which would you rather do?
Which is which? What are you talking about?
So connection has no meaning. Statistics has a meaning.
Donald, you love getting stuck up on like one word out of the thing, and then you just.
I'm asking you about two different words. Which is the exact one word, two different words. You're lying, you fucking piece of shit. You can't be serious.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I just demonstrated that you lied about what I said.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
What did I lie about again? The statistical part?
I asked you about two questions. You said I asked you about one question. That's a fucking lie.
Donald, okay, we have the definition of a correlation. Now what?
I don't think we do have a correlation definition yet.
I read it out twice, man.
And I don't think you agree with your own definition.
I do agree with this definition.
Which definition do you agree with?
A correlation refers to a mutual statistical relationship or connection between two or more variables indicating how they change together.
Okay, define connection.
Dude, what do you want from me, man?
I want you to define connection.
Okay, so if I change A, B is going to change in some some way that's.
I will never know what you're saying when you start using variables. I'll never know what you're saying.
That's the easiest way to understand a correlation.
False. That's a lie. So
Instead of getting caught in the weeds with all this shit.
Listen to me. Whenever you said connection, I just wanted you to define the word connection.
Oh my God.
You said the fucking word and said you agreed with it. Just define that word. Define the word you use.
I'm gonna get you. It's the same as a correlation, man. A connection is the
It
act of
can't be.
joining.
They're in the so connection is in the definition of correlation, so it can't be the same thing. Otherwise, you're just using a fucking useless definition.
Listen, a connection is the act of joining a state of being linked or a relationship.
Joining a state? What the
people,
fuck does that
ideas,
mean?
or things. I don't know, man.
This is a completely different definition than you. Okay.
No, this is the definition of connection, not correlation.
I'm done. I want you to be happy that you ended it.
It's kind of, I don't know. Well, the question is clear as far as can black women fix the community? So that's the question. So we're gonna ask it again. Can black women fix the community? Black community. How about that? Latino community. Can the black woman fix the Latino and or black community? Yes or no?
Yes, if they're Israelites and following the commandments.
Got you. So my follow-up question to that forever was, what if she's following the commandments? She knows that she's an Israelite, but let's put the case that this woman makes more money than the husband. This woman has certain skills and maybe even has a little bit more renown as far as in the world and her network. How should she, as a woman of God, conduct herself in that particular situation? Okay, well, let's see. Give me Jeremiah 31, please, reader, in verse 22. I want to show you something. Because for us to say any woman that knows she's an Israelite or knows that she's an Israelite and keeps the commandments, and that's the end-all be-all of she can fix the community, we're missing particular aspects of exactly how she's going to keep the commandments in order to push the black community or Latino community further. There's particular guidelines and rules in how this is conducted. There's order that still has to be conducted. Because she can have the skills, she can have the money, she can have the network. But how will those resources be utilized in the proper steps of God? So your answer is not wrong as far as her keeping the commandments, but in what particular way? What commandments particularly must she keep? Can you read that real quick, Jeremiah 31?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
So you see that, my brother. The reason that we asking the question is because we understand the scriptures say that a woman will compass a man. So now, the question. The woman knows she's an Israelite, and she keeps the So what particular commandment should she keep in her particular position, as I gave you the example, in order for her to fix the community, or at least assist in it?
She can't compass a man.
Okay, she can't compass a man. In what regard?
What does compass mean? To supersede?
Supersede, exactly. Be on top of, and or be over or govern.
Mm-hmm. So she has to play her part and play her part where she doesn't overstep boundaries, where a godly man is also trying to help the community.
Okay, all right. Now you're cooking. So
it's crazy because now you describe my life. My mom makes more money than my dad.
So let me ask you this then, just for that particular statement you just made. Did that put a certain mindset on your mother to act a certain way towards your husband? It might not be like crazy disrespect, or it might not be a crazy level of arrogancy, but to you and your understanding of your parents and how your mom rolls based off the money that she makes, did you notice something of her just based off that scenario?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't hear. Like, it's just like she just always brings up money. Sometimes she always be trying. She pays most of the bills. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right. Does that put like a certain mindset on her? Like, I grew up in this house, or I wear the pants in this relationship. Not that she may be saying it outright, but are those actions there, or that's?
Sometimes like her attitude it kind of reflects it, but not too crazy, not too.
Got you. Now these are important things to talk about, my brother, because we understand that here, in America, specifically here in America, the government, the system caters to the woman. This is why we're reading what we're reading. Can you read it again, Jeremiah 31?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
So the prophecy was that a woman shall compass a man. And this is what we see today in the Black community, Latin American community, Native American community. We see this amongst our people. We see that the woman governs the man in that particular relationship. We see that the government, the system, America specifically caters to the woman, and it's all done strategically. Have you ever heard of the Willie Lynch letter?
No.
The Willie Lynch letter was a particular letter written by a slave master to other slave masters who were having issues in their particular plantation. So he said, listen, I've come up with a system on how you can keep these slaves in check. And one of the things that was mentioned is make sure that woman caters unto you, meaning the slave master. Make sure that woman fears you and only respects you. Make sure that the man that is in that particular relationship has a level of subservience to the woman. Why? Because what that does is it destroys the dynamic of the relationship. It destroys the order of the relationship. And that's exactly what we're reading right now. That's just one part of the Willie Lynch letter. When you get a chance, you got to check that out, bro. The Willie Lynch letter. The black against the light skin. The tall against the short. The man against the woman. The child against the mother and her father. This was prophesied way back then. Now, let me show you something real quick, Faber. Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, please, and verse 1. Let me show you what else the Lord prophesied, because the question being, can black women fix the community? Well, the black woman, as you mentioned, that keeps the commandments of God, who knows who she is, and that her race must be uplifted by playing her role, she could definitely fix the community, or at least help and assisting in fixing the community. But it has to be in the proper order of God. And in the proper order of God, when you read 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3, it's God the Father, Christ, man, woman, and then children. When that order is kept, are we rolling? We cooking. Give me that Isaiah 3 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 1.
I want you to follow along with me forever. Watch the example here. Come on.
For behold, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff.
Meaning support. This is going into when we as a people will lose our rulership. We will lose the comfort that we had with our kings that rule with us in righteousness. When we will lose our currency as far as us being prosperous as a people, monetarily, physically, and spiritually. So Judah and
Jerusalem, and the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient.
So the Lord says, listen, because you broke my commandments, I'm going to set a king over you that's going to take away these things from you. The staff, the whole stay of bread, the whole stay of water. Whereas before, when you kept my commandments, when things were in their proper order, you had all these things. You had the land of milk and honey. You was prospering. You ain't have to worry about all these things. Verse 2, he says, the mighty man, the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient. Think about all the people that he's making reference to here. The mighty man, that's the man that would fight the wars. The man of war, likewise. The judge, that's the one that would discern good and evil. That's the one that would sit in judgment and say, this what you're doing is wrong. You would lose that too. The prophet, the one that's dealing with God directly. The one that is able to go through the scriptures and be able to prophesy of things to come. That man you will lose as well. The prudent, the wise men amongst us. The councilmen, you will lose those men. And the ancient, the hoary head, those that have experience in word, in action, those that have lived a long life to be able to tell the young men what to do, what not to do, you will lose those men as well. Now, this was going into back then. During the Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, we lost these particular people. But even today, who the hell leads us today? Forever, talk to me. Who in today's time is leading our people?
Hey, go to another.
Oh, go ahead, King.
Yeah, go to another red ticket. Favor, all right. He all right. You go to another ticket, red ticket. He just holding up the line.
Yeah, we got Gold Coin on stage. What's your take on the topic? Gold Coin, you up next. If you're talking, you're muted. All right, when you figure that out, we got Lucas.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your take on the topic? Can black women fix the community?
Yes. I'm literally learning from this topic, honestly. That's all. This is one of the challenges that we've been in or
I don't know. Is it me or is he breaking up real bad?
He broke up.
Hey, Lucas, you're in the best spot, bro. Can't hear you. Hey, Gold Coins, you figured out your mic situation? You still there?
Golden answer.
Nah, he ain't that word.
And go if you're trying to speak, you can't. Just put it in the chat if you have issues. Give you a few seconds. All right. What's up with Lucas?
I think he having phone issues. So he was breaking up real bad.
Yeah. The ads, forever been coming in here for. How long you been coming in here forever? come in.
God damn.
He's been coming in for a minute. He never know. So, he's supposed to be in the school, just sadly.
Ours, Ephraim.
Huh?
Ephraim, brother. I'm just reading his name. I'm just going off what it says. Forever Ephraim.
What's your tribe? Forever? Alright. You want to talk? Come back up. Oh, he said his network is bad. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send some more invites to get on stage.
Now we're at Can Black Women Fix the Community? Come on up, you guys give us an answer. Let us know. Don't forget to follow us on Biblical Smoke at all social media platforms. We also got an email if you're trying to find out more information, find out learning. All right, biblicalsmoke@gmail.com. I went out for a minute. Lucas speak.
You got bad service.
Oh, okay, he did too. Okay. Yes, sir. Raise your hands. You know, it's the type of night you can ask your questions. What questions you got, speak to the topic. We'll deal with it all.
But you got a generator running behind you?
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, bro, it sounds like you in a transformer box.
Yes, sir.
I know. I'll be in them electrical rooms. That's all I'll be hearing.
You know the humming, right? You know the humming. Yeah, I gotta get my earpiece. I will be sending out some invite. I mean, periodically calling you out. Check your phone. See an invite pop up. Black Butterfly, you're on the stage.
Shalom leadership. And no, black women cannot fix the kids. They can't even do anything with their kids, you know. They can't do nothing with themselves. They don't want to do nothing. All they're gonna do is leave it into the shit. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I kind of heard you barely. What did you say, sis? You said no, we can't do nothing ourselves.
I said no, they can't raise their kids correctly. They can't do nothing for themselves. All they will do is destroy the community.
Okay. So that was a big statement. You said all they do is destroy the community. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, like say for instance, today. Well, yesterday, I was on the way taking my kids' little cousin to work. The little kids was playing in the front yard, you know. And it's like a whole bunch of backyard space some kids could have been playing. So the little girl kicks the ball across the street. You know, I just stopped and I let the ball go. I don't want to run over the ball. So then, after I seen it, it come roll back in the street, I started going again. But I wasn't trying to fast. But she on me. So when I looked, the little girl was sitting on the porch. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. You out there, you can't even watch your kids.
So you broke up a little bit. So you said he was sitting on the ball.
I said a little girl kicked over her ball, so I stopped my car. And then, as I seen it wasn't coming back in the street because it hit somebody, I thought it was going to roll back. I didn't want to run over the ball. But then, I started to go. I wasn't going fast enough to, you know, I just let go of the brakes. And the brakes, I almost hit the little girl because he was running after the ball. I didn't even see him. He had been like at least 3 or 4.
And nobody watching the kids, huh?
They're sitting on the porch. The adults are sitting on the porch. Nobody tried to run and come and get them or nothing.
Okay, and the point is, this is black women sitting, not paying attention.
Right, to their own kids.
Well, any of you sisters want to come up and speak to that?
These kids are little monsters. They're little monsters. The parents ain't doing nothing because they want to be their child friend. They're scared to, you know, correct them and all that stuff. It's just crazy. Then when you say something to somebody's child, that's when they want to come and fight you. You know? It's just crazy. They can't fix that issue, so how can they fix the community?
There it is. Like Brother Ford said a lot. These sisters want to come up and try to debate their cause. She said that there's no way you can fix the community. You can't even look up your own kids. Let alone fix the community. So what you're saying, sis, is like what the Bible said when the Bible talks about ostrich.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. They out there. It's ridiculous. Sometimes some parents need their ass whipped, you know?
I definitely hear you. Hear you.
Just talking all my shit.
reverse it.
No. It's your genes, buddy. Yes, feel free to come on stage. Go.
Hello?
Hello?
Muhammad.
But I did get back pay for the last 8 years of my life that I've been injured and unable to work. I'm happy about that. I'm extremely happy about that.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
I mean, even before I got the actual back pay, just knowing that they validated my handicap all the way back to 2017, which is when this shit fell on me. Just, it was so happy for me, and it's just gotten better.
Yeah,
Every time I get more news about my disability, it just gets better. It just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, so I could see that. I'm still in the zone where like no one knows what the hell's going on. So it's like
Well, yeah, no one knows what the hell's going on with me either, but shit fell on me, so I still got my disability.
Well, like physically something fell on you?
Not just one thing, like dozens of things.
Well, so you had a disability and then you had like a workplace accident as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that would help. Yeah, I could use like a broken leg or something to prove that like at least something's going on. But it's so crazy that all my labs keep coming back normal and like my body is empty.
Do a genetic test. Look for hypermobility disorder in somebody.
Yeah, you're in the States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Canada now. There's stuff here is like they do not do the proper testing, and we don't have like functional medicine doctors up here like you guys do.
We don't have functional medical doctors. I've had a dislocated rib for 6 years or 4 years, and I've not been able to get it fixed because we don't have a functional medical industry in America. It's very weird to say.
No, but I mean, you have functional medicine doctors.
No, we don't, because I've had a dislocated rib for 4 years, and I haven't been able to get it fixed.
Have you tried an osteopath?
Yeah, I went to 5.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah.
I found that's one practitioner that I did find who was like pretty awesome.
But I mean, I went to 5 and they all said no because your state-sponsored insurance pay out. So I'm not going to risk medical
mishap or something.
Yeah, the thing that doctors get sued for. Because they won't pay out. So, no, we don't have a functional insurance.
Oh, so you never actually had like an osteopath? You never actually had like an osteopath do anything about it?
5 different osteopaths over at least two years. They all told me not only no, but that they would never touch me with the insurance that I had. Never touch me. Not even for just my rib. The rest of my shit, they would just do 2 optical exams. They would never touch me because of the insurance that I had. So no, we don't have functional insurance in America. That's fucked up to say.
Imagine, Donald, in the future, if AI, sentient beings take over, they will take your conversation and they will just basically clone what you just said, but it won't even be a real human. It'll be like an AI chatbot on disability. Hello?
Yeah, we already have that. Welcome, Lush.
Hello.
Hello, Lush. Thank you for coming back.
So what's your
So
down?
I got some really big news today.
Oh my God, what?
I actually want to read it to you if you don't mind. It'll just take a minute.
You failed to pay your gas bill, and if you don't pay your gas bill, they're going to disconnect your gas connection to the whole building.
Oh no.
Hello?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, I'm trying to get people's understanding of this paragraph. Where'd it go?
Hello? So wait, now you want to read something to the room, but you never let anybody else ever read anything to the room? Not even like one little sentence of poetry?
No.
Jeez.
I'm not reading poetry.
Is this what it's going to be
poetry.
like in Donald World 2027? This is fascism. This is green bean Donnie fascism. Our good friend Monica's in the audience. Hey, Monica.
What? Holy shit. What I'm reading is not poetry.
Well, get on with it, King Donald. Get on with it, Lord Donald.
I'm trying to find the paper.
It's late at night. I gotta get in the shower and go to bed, Donald. I done had my yogurt. I done had my ice cream. I'm almost finished with my tea. And pretty soon I'll be in sweet La La Land, where my big fat head will decompress. 24 hours of bullshitting around here on Clown House, listening to all kinds of toxic communication.
Monica, feel free to come upstairs.
Oh, it's our good friend Dr. Monica, baby. Hey, baby Donald. Hey, baby Donald. Hey, Monica. Oh, baby Donald, I will read you your astrology.
Okay, so I found the important picture. I'm actually going to stop doing the thing before I do this. So I'll stop. So listen, I've been wanting to understand the meaning of this. Monica. So listen, we usually withhold 25% of past due benefits in order to pay the approved lawyer's fees. We withheld $19,535.25 from your past due benefits in case we need to pay your lawyer. Do you think that $20,000 is 25%, or do you think that $20,000 is the total amount and they're withholding 25%? Lawyers, do you think I'm getting? How much do you think I'm getting?
I think that's the 25%, right? Like that's what they withheld. So like, what is?
So, you know, just multiply it by 3. You're going to get 75K. They got 25K, but I don't really, who really knows? I don't know exactly.
Well, except for one thing. So the rest of the paper says that we're withholding the approved amount until we
got it. So yeah,
figure out
you need to look
whether $20,000 is too much to give to the lawyer, because $20,000 seems too much to give to the lawyer, and we're gonna remove some of that and give it back to you.
No. See, in Donald's world, that would be great. It's almost like you're now the president of a law firm, but actually, no. You're gonna get what you're gonna get, and you can only complain, here on Clown House. But there is no online customer service.
I'll never complain about a single penny that comes from this.
No, I get it. Except complaining about it right now, but that's okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get about 70 grand.
Well, then you could maybe put a title in your YouTube account, update your PTR on YouTube, put a link in the description, and upgrade. Try to do a better job with your money. Clear, because you got a winning formula for YouTube. Prove to me that something doesn't exist exists. Hello.
Sam, come on. I'm trying to get that upgrade. It kind of seems like I'm going to get like 70 grand, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you got to look at when you filed, how much time passed, and then what your paperwork with the law firm says, because they're gonna charge you the maximum amount that they can charge you legally.
It took a fucking decade. I've been fighting this shit for a decade.
You got it, Big D. Big D, heavy D. Don't go buy a new car. Don't do anything stupid with it. Hello?
I don't have to. A buddy of mine's already getting me a car.
Oh, what'd you do? Give him a blowjob?
Welcome. Feel free to come on stage. Ryan, thank you for coming by. Feel free to come on stage.
Welcome everybody to What is the G number 0D in quotations ? Live YouTube stream, also live on TikTok. Have you ever wanted to be recorded without your express written permission? This is your opportunity now. Hello?
I'm not actually recording right now, just so you know.
Hello?
And if it's in the title of the room, then when you come into the room, you're giving your express permission to be recorded. I still can't get over this one paragraph, right? So there's this one paragraph. Okay. It says, it's an impressive paragraph. It says, crap, I can't find it. It's like my most favorite paragraph I've ever read in my entire life. Like, I've read a lot of paragraphs in my entire life, many of them are physics related. But this is still like my absolute favorite paragraph ever in history. Okay, here it is. Ryan James, I don't know where I want to try to go. Greg Thompson, feel free to come on stage. I would love to have a conversation with you. I'm just going to read my favorite paragraph ever. So, my favorite paragraph ever. We usually withhold 25% of past due benefits in order to pay the approved lawyer's fee. We withheld $19,535.25 from your past due benefits in case we need to pay you.
I bought these many years ago from a retired jeweler. So many different packs here, so I am just going to randomly choose one to show you. Whoa. Okay, let's open this up and take a look. The facets are amazing, and you can tell this is a natural stone with the coloring against the white background. What would you make? I bought these many years ago from...
I just did the craziest flip on this watch. Watch how it all goes down. Flipping 15 5 or 0 on this bus down. Yo, Danny, player or maker? I got player. Player always wins, Danny. We got him back. Oh my God. Let's take him home. He took my player though. This is my day. I know. What's that you want, Danny? How much is it now? 15 5. You want to do 5 up and down more? Do it. Done. But can we flip a coin back? Can we flip a... Yeah, we'll do it together. You want first or second? I want first. Either one. Mazalito. You had a 9 and a 4. 9 and a 6. Okay, one more. Let's see what we have. Let's go. No, you're not wrong over here. No, it's my life. I said no. Okay, fine. Yo, really? Yo. Okay, so no action, I guess. 41,000 or nothing. Let's go. 41 G's to 0. Let's go. You want first or second? So, that's what you want? That's what you get. 1 second. Give me one. We go 1-1. Give me. Go. Let's go. 0. Let's go. Natural. 0. Let's go for 0. Ace of 10. Moses, what do you know me now? What do we call that? 399. Thank you so much. The AI is literally everybody got it.
Let's throw together.
So many different pictures of Epstein throughout.
In China, before plumbers receive their official certification, they have to pass a practical test. In this test, they must stop water flowing out of a hole in a tank. In just one attempt, they are required to use the oldest and cheapest method. They mix white cement or regular cement with a waterproof liquid to make a thick paste. First, they slightly widen the crack, then quickly press the thick mixture into it. This blocks the water leak immediately, but even though it looks easy, it is actually very difficult. The plumber has to apply the paste while water is flowing fast. Because of this strong pressure, many people fail the test. In China, before plumbers receive their official certification,
Sin Dios no eres nada.
Never, and I mean never, ask, how was your weekend?
Como dijo Tony Montana, yo solo tengo 4 reglas. Primera, dímelo tú antes de que lo descubra por otros. Segunda, pienso diferente, por eso no encajo con cualquiera. Tercera, me doy cuenta de todo, pero guardo silencio. La gente miente, los actos no.
¿O se va el perro o me voy yo?
Como dijo Tony Montana, yo...
If you want to be the most respected man in every room in 2026.
Benny, you inspired me. I brought a bunch of my Rolex bezels. All 18-karat bezels. I got a bunch of gold dust. This is all the jewelry work that we did. And here's all the sprues from casting. And we're about to melt the crap out of everything. And on the way to the refiner, I just lost a coin flip on this. I paid 7 G's on it. We're breaking apart this watch too. It hurts me to melt all these gold Rolex bezels, but with gold is this high, we gotta cash out. And here's the gold dust. It's crazy how that dust is big money. And I'm taking apart that watch, and it's gonna go straight into that burner, especially with extra emphasis because I lost the flip. But here we're just doing our big melting pot of gold, and now we pour it into the mold to create our own bar. My man is he's dropping everything, he's spilling the gold, he's going crazy, man. Come on. But so we retrieve the gold, we're cleaning it, handling out all the impurities, scrubbing it down, giving it a nice little shower. And my man is literally going crazy. He's freaking about to cut his finger off. But here we're shaving it. This way we have the shaving so we can test it. Like that Swiss cheese, Swiss cheese gold right there. Let's go sell this. Okay, we got 15 karat of pure gold. And we brought it to my guy Robert to see what he's going to offer us. He analyzes it, throws it on the scale, and now we're talking money. How much? $38,952. That's gold for you. Eddie, you inspire me. Te he llamado por tu nombre. This is a quantum physicist like me. BGS is forgotten. Te he llamado por tu nombre. Look to your left. This is a quantum physicist. En la vida solo necesitas